3 weeks prior, this patient came to me with this growth on the side of his foot. It had been slowly getting larger over the past 2 months and was starting to become irritating. This is a cutaneous horn. What caused it in his instance at that time, I didn't know. So I trimmed it and I sent it to the lab. To see the full removal, go to the previous video. In the initial report, the pathologist could only tell that the cutaneous horn was made of keratin. He could not differentiate whether it was just from a callus, a wart, or even cancer. So he recommended a deeper biopsy of epidermis and full dermis. So that's exactly what I did. This is a biopsy punch. It is a small plastic tube with a circular blade on the end. It's used to remove tissue for examination in the lab. A week and a half later, I performed a 3mm punch biopsy, full thickness of the skin. Here is the biopsy after it's been removed. Spoiler alert! Click here to see the first video before you see the final answer at the end of this countdown. Thankfully for this patient, it is not cancer. The pathologist determined that it is lichen simplex chronicus. Lichen simplex chronicus is hyperpigmentation, thickening, and leathery appearance of the skin due to the chronic scratching and rubbing from conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. We also see this in folks with a nervous condition. Go back to this first video and you'll see that the patient has cerebral palsy. The moral of the story here is, folks, that if you see or feel any unusual lesions, lumps, or bumps, get it checked out by a healthcare provider immediately. It's not going to get better by itself. Fortunately, everything turned out okay for this patient, but I've been part of many cases where people were not so lucky. Thank you for watching this video. Like it with a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you will know when another great video has been uploaded. But most importantly, take care of your feet.